Well, what's going on, chat? This may or may not be my first video. Don't really know. Haven't really decided yet. Thinking about starting doing more lifestyle type of content. And, I figure instead of just waiting until I'm actually doing something and starting trying to record then, I should get some practice in. Just had orientation the past couple days. I kind of noticed when it comes to talking, not necessarily with people or talking to other people, not really the best at it. Making conversation wise. I feel like I kind of do like certain little things, or certain little awkward things when I'm not really comfortable. Kind of like bad habits. Trying to really break out of that. I've been watching animations too about like people telling animated story times about like their college experiences, and I kind of want to do that, but it's the animation seems pretty hard. I just had orientation these past 2 days. Yesterday I'm going to Mississippi State, so yesterday was our first day of orientation. Today was our second day. The first day was more of like, getting acquainted on campus. The orientation leader takes you around, like, do like a little talk, whatever. You meet a couple people, and then like they have like an event called Dogs After Dark, and it's basically like just they have like different little things set up. They had like a game truck set up. They had some snow cones out there, like a silent dance party. Had like some archery things, or some little big balloon ball things. Just like a little, just something for everybody really. In hindsight, then I'm thinking about it, which somebody actually said this to me as well. They was like, I should have cause I was talking to them about me starting back doing videos too. Said I should have brought my camera with me to orientation. That would have been a great way to start recording, now that I think about it, but I didn't do it, unfortunately. I brought it today on the second day, but it wasn't really much to record. Our second day is more of like an academic day, so like yesterday, our first day was more like focused on just getting acquainted and just having fun, really, I would say. And the second day is kind of focused on academics, so met with our advisors and going over our schedules and things of that nature, having more like academic type of structure of the day. So on the first day, let me tell you a little story about how I ended up meeting. I met four new people. So I met Alexis first, and then I met LaDavis, which is Dede, and I met Justin, and then at the end they also met this guy named Landon. So our orientation, we had like a pretty big orientation like group, whatever. So we had like, when we broke down to our different orientation groups, I think there were like 26 groups or something like that. I think it was 26 different groups. And like they assigned you like automatically. I don't know like what system they use to assign people. I don't think it really goes by major or anything. I really don't know, but I think it just randomly assigns. So originally, I was in group 23. That was supposed to be my orientation group 23. We were in this building called Lee Hall. It wasn't my first time being there. I've been on campus before, but we were in Lee Hall, of course, and we were just like having like a little assembly before we broke down to our groups. So I had to sit on the third level. So they dismissed us by group. So when they crowd your group number or whatever, you make your way down and you meet over to your group and y'all go to your orientation leader. So I was sitting up on the third level, and they called my group. They called them in groups. So it was like group 21, group 22, group 23, and group 24 all make your way down. So I was making my way down, and this is where I met Alexis, because she was also in group 23, and she was on like the third level as well. So we were going down to meet our group, and like we just ended up talking. Okay, she was walking in front of me. She turned around and said, she asked me orientation group I was in, because like I said, they called me in groups. So she, I could have been 21, 22, anything, but we ended up being in the same group. So we were both in group 23, and I found out where she was from and things like that, her name, her major. So then we ended up getting down to the first level, like getting down outside to meet our group, and we were looking around, and the groups were gone. Like we could not find our group at all. But we couldn't see our group, couldn't see our orientation leader. Well, our OL, orientation leader OL. I'll say OL, make it shorter. We couldn't find our OL, couldn't find our group. We couldn't find the number. We got left. Essentially, we got left by our group, and since we got left, we were going around trying to find our group, and we ended up finding this other group. It was group 11 and 19. So they kind of had merged because the two OLs for group 11 and 19, they're like best friends or whatever. So they kind of merged, I'm guessing. But me and Alexis, we ended up joining group 11. Our OL was named Haley. Had a great time with her with group 11. So yeah, that's how I met Alexis, which is crazy. And also, since I ended up joining group 11, I ended up meeting two other friends that I made named LaDavis, which is Dede, and I met Justin. So, you know, it's just crazy how things work out, because originally I wasn't even supposed to be with that group. Potential friends, hopefully, in the fall. I really enjoyed being around them. Overall, kind of excited about going to start school in the fall. And I'm about to pull into the drive-thru right now. I don't think I'm gonna record in the drive-thru. I'm gonna cut this off for a little second, order my food, and then after. Thank you. I probably should have checked my burger before I left, because I do tend to mess up my burger a lot. I don't like cheese on my burgers. I don't know if I'm out of storage or what, but I'm pretty sure the camera just died or it just ran out of storage or something like that. But I'm able to get this last little video into. This is gonna be the end of the video. Pretty sure I ran out of storage or something like that. The camera just cut off out of nowhere, but yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, just let me know what type of content you guys want to see. Okay, so I know I just ended the video, but I just got home and I unwrapped the burger, and yeah, it's definitely cheese on the burger, man. Like I kind of feel like I might have jinxed myself.